The power of self-belief, Rani's journey from shadows to light. In a small dusty village surrounded by golden wheat fields and narrow dirt roads, lived a young girl named Rani. She was just 10 years old, but her eyes carried a spark that many adults lacked, a spark of determination. Her family was poor. Her father worked as a laborer in the nearby town, earning just enough to feed them. Her mother, though uneducated, had one strong belief: if a girl wants to learn, let her. This was rare in a village where most girls were married off before they turned 16. Rani had one dream: to become a teacher. Not a doctor, not an engineer, just a teacher. She wanted to help children like herself, especially girls, to learn and grow. But the path was never easy. Every morning, she would wake up at 4 a.m. She cleaned the house, cooked a simple meal, fetched water, and then walked barefoot to school. Her books were second-hand, her uniform torn, and sometimes she didn't even have money for lunch. Yet, her smile never faded. At school, she was the best student. She asked questions, read extra books, and helped others. But back in the village, people gossiped. What's the use of all this studying? She'll be married off soon, just like her sisters. One day, something terrible happened. Rani's father met with an accident at work. He fell from a construction site and broke his spine. He could no longer work. The little money they had vanished into hospital bills. There was no food, no money, and no hope. Everyone said, "Now she'll have to stop studying." And she almost did. For 2 weeks, Rani didn't go to school. She stayed home, washing clothes, taking care of her father, and helping her mother. One evening, while cleaning, she found an old note she had written as a child. "One day, I will become a teacher. I will teach every child in this village." She read it again and again. Something inside her stirred. That night, she made a decision. She would not give up. Rani started selling vegetables in the early morning before school. At night, she helped her mother sew clothes for extra money. She studied in between, under the dim light of a lantern. She would sleep only 4 hours, but she never missed a single page of her books. Years passed. She passed her high school exams with top marks. She then applied for the government teacher training program. But during the interview, the officer asked with a smile, "A girl from a village, applying here? Are you sure?" Rani looked him in the eye and said, "I'm not here to try. I'm here to win." And she did. She passed. Just when she was about to start her first job as a government school teacher, she was offered a position in the city, a better salary, better facilities, and a comfortable life. Everyone told her, "Go. This is your chance to escape poverty." But Rani thought deeply. She remembered her village, the children with dusty feet and hungry eyes, the girls who were told no. She declined the offer. Instead, she returned to her village and opened a small school of her own under a tree at first, then inside a donated building. With time, people who once doubted her began sending their children to her school. She trained other village girls to become teachers. She ran evening classes. She started a library with just 5 books. Now, every child in the village knows her name. Not as Rani the poor girl, but Rani Madam, the one who changed their world. Moral of the story: when life throws challenges, self-belief becomes your biggest weapon. Rani didn't just change her life, she changed an entire village.